por esta su radio por internet, Magiclatinosvegas.org, la otra cara de Sin City, desde Las Vegas, Nevada, para el mundo. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes, Mónica.
¿Tanto tiempo?
Tanto tiempo. Hi everybody, welcome to Despejando. Bienvenidos a todos a Despejando. Hoy tenemos a Joseph here with us, and we are going to be interviewing him here shortly. But first, let's go ahead and have our shout outs, our birthdays, and all the other good stuff. But before I even do that, let me actually do something better. Despejando Las Vegas en Vivo is a show that recognizes community heroes for their community service that they do within the community. And today we have a trophy for Monica because she has been a community hero since, what is this? Ella ha sido el community hero desde noviembre 29 del 2018, cuando iniciamos esta carrera. So le pusimos el título aquí de doctora Mónica C. Roca, el community hero de esa fecha, y le pusimos la asociación de ella, que es Avalon. So felicidades, Mónica.
Esto no me lo esperaba, por Dios. Es de lo más, miren qué belleza de premio, que ya lo voy a poner después al lado del otro premio allá. Muchas gracias. La verdad que no.
Felicidades. Y ese va a ser un de aquí en adelante, empezando en julio, va a ser un VIP package que se le va a ofrecer a nuestros futuros guests. Y también ya viene también el programa nuevo.
Te iba a decir que lo anunciaras y abrí más la puerta nomás.
Ok, perfecto. Ya viene el programa nuevo.
Empújala hasta el fondo. Porque lo que hago es mostrarlos a ustedes de otra manera.
Exacto. So, ya viene el nuevo programa. We're gonna be having a new program called Meet the Entertainer. Conoce al Entertainer. Va a ser completamente en inglés, Mónica. Okay.
Me parece bárbaro.
Ya viene también para julio, y estamos trabajando con un montón de personas, desde artistas, hasta Frank Marino, Edie de Humanity, la lista sigue. Santiago, el ilusionista del show de París.
Yo sabía que traerte a vos a la radio iba a ser.
Vienen un montón de cosas para nosotros y hay que seguirle dando duro. Fíjate que esto de la radio no es algo que estaba en mi mente, ni me había pasado por la mente un día. Pero don't let us hablar. I'm sorry, we can't talk right now. But this whole radio thing, you guys, was not something that I had planned, not something that I had, thought about. But it's happening, and I'm glad that it's happening because a lot of you in the community are jumping on board and saying, "Hey, what's up with Despejando? Let's be a part of Despejando." So I'm very, very excited, you guys. Thank you guys all very much. Muchísimas gracias a todos los que están ahí, incluso quien no está ahí ahorita, Mónica.
Nos está viendo desde Argentina Guillermo Héctor Méndez. Héctor Méndez dice buenas noches para todos porque hay una diferencia horaria de 4 horas.
Sí, buenas
Nos
noches,
está viendo Ryan Hernandez. Guillermo Héctor Méndez dice muchas felicidades, gracias. Mónica. Gracias, Guille, por estar viéndonos.
Gracias,
Diego Binarfi nos está viendo también. Y bueno, nadie más.
Gracias. Y en la radio, pues ahí están un montón. Pero muchísimas gracias por estar ahí. Se los agradecemos de corazón, you guys. Y pues el montón de eventos que tengo anunciados y las personas que tengo en los shoutouts son personas a las cuales elijo del grupo de Despejando LV. Cualquier persona que tenga preguntas sobre algo de lo que anuncio, vayan al grupo Despejando LV Group y ahí va a estar toda la información, los detalles, cómo contactarse y todo. Anybody that has questions about anything that I say here on any shout out, go to the group Despejando LV Group and you guys can see all the information, how to get a hold of those people and everything, okay? So, shout outs. Don Yolo 7, go check out his videos, you guys. He's always doing like different tourist things that he does. And then he uploads his videos of his findings on YouTube. I find them very, very interesting. So shout out to you, my brother. El primer shout out es para Don Yolo 7, que es su username en todas sus redes sociales. Es un chico que va y hace mucho exploring en las montañas, en las cabañas, en todo eso. Y hace videos de YouTube y nos enseña sus experiencias, su tour y todo. So es muy gracioso aparte de todo. Shout out to RP Star, who is a promoter from Brunch, which is a plaza in Juarez, Mexico. They have Pride going on and right now over there, and they also have Malva, which is another nightclub within that's really active on Fridays and Saturdays. So felicidades RP Star, que es un promotor de Brunch, que es un tipo de nightclub ahí en la plaza de Juárez, México, y hace muchos anuncios él por Despejando LV group. So thank you very much. Keep continuing to post on there. Pride Charity Bingo at Hamburger Mary's is every Thursday at 5:30. So their competition. Don't go there. I'm kidding. No. Make sure you guys support them. Okay, you guys. Pride Bingo. Every Thursday, todos los jueves a las 5:30 de la tarde en Hamburger Mary's. Vamos a tener que llevarte un día de
¿Dónde queda eso?
Hamburger Mary's está por la pura Flamingo.
Okay.
Aquí adelantito, no tan lejos.
Okay.
Hoy es el día National HIV Testing, que es el día nacional para hacerte la prueba del VIH. So everybody get your butt out there and go get tested, okay? It's very important that you know your status.
La otra fecha importante para los latinos es el 13 de octubre. ¿Por qué me acuerdo que el 13 de octubre también se hacen las pruebas para los latinos? Porque en Argentina salió en esa fecha, hace muchos años atrás, la ley del psicólogo. El psicólogo podía atender de forma particular, cuando antes trabajaba con un psiquiatra. Entonces coincide con la fecha, el 13 de octubre también.
Okay, ya lo oyeron, okay? You guys heard that. Anonymous Gun Turn-In, you guys. Es un programa it's a program that started here in Las Vegas, and it's taking place tomorrow, the 29th, from 10 to 2 p.m. Visit our group for more details. Let's see. Black Unicorn, shout out to you guys for posting in our group as well. Coco Vegas, she's having a gospel brunch Sundays at Hamburger Mary's also, Las Vegas, at 12 noon. So, felicidades a Coco Vegas, que tiene un nuevo gospel brunch. Es un programa de drag queens, ¿verdad? Obviamente. Un show que es los domingos a las 12 del mediodía en el Hamburger Mary's también. El nuevo show de Fabulous The Show, que es con Edie de Zumanity, la presentadora de Zumanity en New York. Tienen un nuevo show que está programado para el 27, 29 y 30. Y es en el Run Dean's Event Center. So, si quieren información de ese show, vayan al grupo y agarren la información ahí. Birthdays, cumpleaños. Cumpleaños Cynthia, Robert K, Robert R, Daniel G, Defense Traders, Kendra Haynes, que trabajé yo con ella, ahí en el MGM, en el Nemo L. Lopez. Happy birthdays to you guys. And it's always a pleasure for me to announce your birthdays, you guys, okay? I really, really wish you guys the best. And let's jump right in, you guys, okay? Vamos a hacer lo que se llama el show aquí. So hoy tenemos a Robert, Joseph De Luca, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Joseph De Luca, where are you from?
Originally born from Albany, New York.
Okay, cool. Wait, you don't have the New York accent though, do you?
3 and 3 sometimes comes out.
Okay, okay. Mucho gusto por estar aquí con nosotros hoy, Joseph De Luca. Are you Italian?
Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Joseph De Luca es italiano, se le invitó aquí al programa también. Remember when I met you, we were both volunteering for Hillary Clinton?
I absolutely remember. It's like yesterday.
Exactly,
right? I look back on that and I was like, wow, it just seems like yesterday.
Exactly. Okay, so that goes to show you that I pay attention to people that volunteer in the community, whether it's for a good cause, not so good of a cause, or a political cause. I'm just kidding. But I do pay attention to you guys, and that's why I've invited other people to be part of the show. And I only do a one-time invitation, you guys. So if I invited you once, that's it. I'm just kidding. No, if I invited you guys once and we're still working on the dates, you guys, hit me back up, okay? Because I'm starting to fill up the July schedule already. We won't have a show on July 4th because, of course, everybody wants to celebrate 4th of July weekend, and I don't want to be behind a microphone, and neither do anybody else as my guest. But anyways, here's my pen. That I gave Monica. That I gave Monica on the very first day of the show, ¿verdad? But anyways, Robert, look at that. I'm looking at the birthdays over here, 2 Roberts, so that's why I'm calling you Robert. I'm sorry, Joseph.
That's okay.
So Joseph, do you consider yourself within the community or within your organizations, do you consider yourself a leader or do you consider yourself a manager?
Both.
Both?
The reason why I say both, in order to be a leader, you have to understand everything in full.
Mm-hmm.
So, to getting people to follow you,
yeah,
and doing the same thing, then they have to learn in that same concept.
Okay.
Look at it and look at other leaders, such as yourself, when you're running your groups that you do.
Yeah.
You kind of sit back, you absorb as much as you can, so that you can go and do the exact, one day finally sit and do the beautiful job everybody does.
Yeah.
Then you have to be able to do both.
Exactly.
Me pongo así me mira acá.
Oh, okay. Okay, so la primera pregunta que le hice a Joseph es que si él se considera un líder o un manejador, y dice que se consideran las dos cosas porque depende de la función, obviamente. I see you doing a lot of karaoke, excuse me. Tell me, what's with you in karaoke?
Karaoke, well, I'll tell you. It's funny. Never in a million years would I would think I would ever do karaoke. Only because I was a shy kid when I was growing up. To come on anything that I'm doing now,
right?
Talk about coming out of your shell.
Yeah.
Well, karaoke helped me with that. Why? Music was always inspirational, no matter what it was. Spanish, it didn't matter what it was, because every song that was out there was some relationship that was going on either myself or around the world. Yeah. So I was able to relate, and I was like, I wonder if I can sing that.
Exactly.
Just go out there and do it and have fun, and just went. I only had one song when I started. Only one.
Ahora en español, say it in Spanish now.
Say it.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I could.
Le estoy preguntando porque lo veo a él que le gusta interactuar mucho en la comunidad, en los clubs y todo eso, en el karaoke.
Ay,
le gusta cantar y todo eso, y dice que es algo que a él le empezó a fascinar, aunque él era muy callado antes, muy tímido, pero le empezó como a ayudar a abrirse, básicamente.
No te olvides que es descendiente de italiano.
Ajá.
A los italianos les encanta cantar.
Sí,
Decímelo a mí.
Well,
Mi apellido de soltero es Capano.
See, that's another thing that, as I said, I only have one song, and that's what led me to doing my social media. It allowed me to come out and, be exuberant.
Yeah.
So, My Way, that was my grandfather's song.
Ay, qué hermosa.
After losing him in 2005, my initials come off of his being JDL. So in the memories of him, when I buried him, I was really amazed I was able to belt out My Way, right? Oh my God, I don't sound like Frank Sinatra, so let's just hope it came out. And then
Oh, you felt like you sounded like Frank Sinatra?
Well, you know, I'm not going to go that far, but there is a YouTube video there somewhere that
Okay.
shows that.
Hey, well, confidence is the key to success. But
Yes.
always listen to your critiques, though. If your critiques applaud you for it, that's good.
That's what I was just going to say. It was
Yeah.
amazing for somebody to walk up to me
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah,
Can you sing this song
Yeah.
here with us? And I'm like,
Yeah, why
okay,
not?
sure.
Right,
Yeah. Right there, let's do it. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Again, you know, and then I want to thank everybody because, you know, doing what I do, you know, it's helped me a lot. And that's what I meant about succeed and success.
Yeah.
I always say it was about everybody's successful in everything that I was doing. It has been a fabulous journey. Can we do a few shout outs to a few people?
No. You're good. You're good. Actually, what I want to do is take a little bit of a break to go ahead and have a drink. Okay, so lo que estamos todavía en lo del karaoke. Básicamente él dice que nomás tenía una canción que se la cantó a su abuelo.
A mi madre.
Ajá,
Ay.
exacto. Y dice que en un tiempo él pensaba que él sonaba como Frank Sinatra. Y que hay un video por ahí donde él está cantando esa canción.
Esto lo quiero ver,
Ajá,
Esto lo quiero ver.
see it.
Decirle si después no se anima a cantar un poquitito de a mismo.
Monica says if in a little bit, if you could sing a little bit of that song for us.
My way?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll get right to that. But before we do that, I want to give a huge shout out to El Bachi. Antes de que vayamos a oír lo que tiene que cantar él, quiero darle un huge shout out al Bachi. El Bachi va a ser uno de nuestros futuros guests aquí en el futuro. Si Dios quiere, también tenemos en los proyectos de lanzar el nuevo programa de Meet Entertainer. Queremos empezar también a traerlos a ellos a los diferentes venues aquí en Las Vegas y armarles todo el concierto, si también se puede, ¿verdad? Ahorita estamos trabajando en eso, ¿verdad? De trabajar especialmente con el House of Blues. Y la razón por la cual menciono el House of Blues, esta canción, by the way, se llama un tal Superman. Si quieren escucharla, pueden ir al grupo de Despejando LV. Y ahí la pueden escuchar. Okay? So that song by El Bachi is called A Superman. If you guys want to hear it, go to the group Despejando LV and hear it there.
Yo te cuento, para mí la Casa del Blues tiene un significado muy especial.
El House of Blues.
Porque en ese lugar,
sí,
la Epicurean Foundation le dio a mi hija la beca. Ese día me abracé a todos los directivos que estaban en la Casa del Blues, por eso para mí es muy importante ese lugar y trae suerte.
Yes, the House of Blues, you guys. By the way, I have tickets for the gasolina party at House of Blues tonight. I still have a lot of tickets. If you guys want to go, it's at 9 p.m. Tengo un montón de tickets todavía para el...
Pero ¿y cómo hace la gente para conectarse con los tickets? ¿Es directamente allá? ¿Te llama a vos?
Mándeme un inbox, mándeme un texto 702-272-6470.
¿Y cómo se lo mandas?
O mándemelo a mí y yo los pongo en mi lista. Y allá nomás van al box office. Little Brook, Elizabeth y un montón ya están anotados. Yo también estoy anotado. So we're all gonna go party at 9 p.m. over there at House of Blues, you guys, okay? So ahí lo espero para reggaetonear toda la noche. Okay,
cuando vuelva a estar en la Casa de Blues Santana, yo estoy sentada en primera fila, ¿eh? A mí me conseguí porque lo tengo que besar en vivo y en directo porque lo amo a ese hombre.
A Carlos Santana.
¡Ay, lo amo!
Carlos Santana, if somebody knows Carlos Santana, tag him on this video because I want him to be here too with Meet the Entertainer in the future, okay? I mean it. Let's hear your vocal skills, sir. How about that?
So I can't pulled it up because I pulled it up from my lyrics.
He's cheating.
No, I'm not really cheating. I just gotta hear it.
You gotta hear the beat. Okay.
Again, coming off of everything, but I'll give this a shot. Hopefully I don't kill nobody.
All right.
We'll try, right?
Yeah. Are you volume a little bit?
No. end is near, and so I face the final curtain. And friend, I'll say clear, I'll see my case, of which I'm certain. I live a life that's full. I travel each and every highway, but much more than this, I get it my way.
Es una de mis canciones favoritas y fue la última que cantó Elvis Presley.
The Elvis Presley, ¿verdad? Yeah, so you guys got a little history lesson right there, you guys. That's the last song that Elvis Presley sang, by the way. And it's, yeah, thanks for hooking it up, buddy, I appreciate it. What prompted you, because we already said where you're from, basically, right? So what prompted you to move to Vegas in 2000?
Okay, so overall, I mean, I had the opportunity originally coming out in the worldwide tech that I'm in, right?
Yeah.
So, it's funny, they wanted...
You were in construction too, though, remember?
Oh, my grandfather, yeah.
Oh, your grandfather.
My God.
Okay.
Hard school.
Did you move down here with the intention of being in construction?
I did.
Social?
I wanted to bring all my skill
by the
sets.
way.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I did bring my grandfather's skills with me.
Okay.
I did do a lot of construction work, repairs on apartments,
Yeah.
homes, carpet, you named it. I didn't care if it rained, snow. Well, we don't have snow here, but
Yeah, right.
because my grandfather taught me, it didn't matter. You know, if you
Yeah.
can wake up and do it. So yeah, I did come out with that. Of course, naturally, his trade with mine, which was all things computers.
Yeah.
I knew about the internet before people really even thought about the internet.
Yeah.
Because I was probably 15 when I first took one of these crazy things apart.
Were you self-taught, basically?
Self-taught, a lot of big books, fat books.
Yeah, exactly. Involvement of, because there's always like new softwares, all these other things that are always coming out. Even with social media networking, there's always all these different social media platforms that are coming up, or changes within the social media platform. So I'm always like in the whole studying of those things too, which is a never-ending thing. But I always like to get certified on everything to make sure that I have those little certifications. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So lo que le pregunto porque él se movió para acá a Las Vegas de Albany en el 2000, 2000, right? En el 2000, y le digo que qué es lo que lo trajo acá. Si vino con la intención de trabajar en construcción, porque él tiene experiencia en construcción, pero también tiene experiencia en computación también. Todo lo que tiene que ver con computadoras, él se lo sabe, porque aprendió no nomás trabajando con las computadoras directamente antes de que la computadora se hubiera salido adelante, sino también leyendo muchos libros también salió adelante. One of the things that since you've been here in 2002, right? 2000, excuse me. What's the biggest transformation that you noticed for Las Vegas?
Wow, I talked to a lot of people, and they were born and raised here.
Yeah.
They've seen a lot of transition, and I can say now being here for 19 years,
right? I've
seen a lot, and I'm thinking for 19 years, right? And everybody looks at me kind of crazy, going, "You're not that old." Yeah, that's right. I'm 22. So they look at me kind of like, I've seen a lot of casinos come and go. Like I was gonna say, they started me working at Westford Ho as a hard count.
Yeah.
Here my job is felt like I was in a really tight jacket, can't move, can't do nothing. I'm counting the change and everything. I'm like, okay, there's gotta be something better than this, right? Yeah. And that's what led me going to building the machines that you see inside the casinos.
The slot machines?
Everything.
Oh, really?
So,
alright, we'll have to talk more about this, because I love playing those machines. You gotta strategize and tell me how to win.
Your table is the best bet. The machine goes as long as say.
I get pretty lucky on the machines though, all the time. I'm always like hearing those sounds. I think the rubbing maybe and the little stubbing and having
you
that
are
type of
somewhat correct.
Yeah,
you are
has somewhat to do with it. But we won't discuss it.
We will not.
gaming commissioner. Anyways, le pregunto que de que obviamente tocamos de lo que él hacía antes. Le pregunté si cuál es la mayor transformación que él ha visto en Las Vegas aquí desde que él se movió en el 2000. Y dice que pues básicamente ha visto transformación desde un casino al otro y bla bla bla, y que él en un tiempo trabajó contando los coins de los casinos, y de ahí se fue trasladando a trabajar con las máquinas de los hoteles. Y pues yo también, siendo una persona que me gusta jugar el juego de las slot machines, le digo, ¿cómo puedo ganar? Y lo dice,
no te lo va a decir.
Dice, el mejor B es que vayas a jugar las mesas. Pero le digo que yo, de todas maneras, siento que tengo un poco de suerte porque cada rato siento que gano un poco, ¿verdad? Más que pierdo. Y siempre es el tocar la máquina y pararle a cierto tiempo y todo eso. Y
no
dice él que sí tiene tal vez
un
truco que tengas. No. Ajá. So anyways, I love to, gamble here and there. I call it a de-stressor. You know what I mean?
Well, the stressor for me is the karaoke and going out and dancing.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I like, just to stack the cash.
Nos está viendo Lana Guzmán, que es una americana que al casarse con un mexicano habla perfectamente español, pero le encanta ver en inglés. Y a Carmen Jara.
Oh, Carmen Jara, saludos. Thank you guys for being there. Si están ahí, por favor háganle compartir, share. If you guys are there listening on whatever you guys are, whether it's the radio, también hay un share button por ahí que se puede compartir, okay, you guys? Especialmente si se hicieron login through un cell phone, siempre hay un little share button, aunque sea allá arriba, donde pueden compartir el show, y se los agradecemos de corazón, y todavía, estoy esperando los $25 gift cards también de restaurant.com, you guys. Todavía estoy esperando. Les voy a tener que mandar un email para ver qué pasaron, porque como que las tarjetas se extraviaron. Okay. So you're in a lot of different networking marketing agencies, right?
Yes, sir.
Which agencies are you with right now?
That answer is yes. But, when I first started this, it was originally working with a group of people here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Originally, we were working to generate a network business.
So like on a meeting type of scenario?
We would have seminars, webinars, I would do presentations, whatever it was, per se it was water, right?
Okay.
We realized that I was really good at what I was doing. Then of course, naturally, my skill sets,
Yeah. Did you read my question? Tell me why when somebody asks you what you do for a living, why do you always say yes?
Okay,
I knew
tell me about that. I knew someone was going to ask.
Yes, you don't just come in here just to talk about boring stuff. We talk about everything here.
So, all right, yes, it can't be, it couldn't be more easier because the answer always 110% should be yes. In other words, in my vocabulary, there is no such word. I'm going to say it now, but no. No to me means new opportunity or next opportunity, leading to yes. So I tell everybody, why not?
Yeah.
Why not make it your yes? Turn it to a yes. Find a way to make it a yes.
Yeah.
You have to figure out. That's why I said it was all about you coming to that success leading to the yes, no matter what it is that you want to do. And I'll give you an example if you like.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay. So I wanted to of course, naturally, I couldn't find him when I left the house, but I'm going to draw you an example. Let's just per se, I gave you a box of Legos, but there's no instructions.
To build it?
Right.
Okay.
Then there's no instructions, and there's no wording, there's no photo. I'm going to say to you, here you go. You're going to open the box and go, it's a box of Legos. What is this, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, build it. What do you want me to build? My answer, yes, build it. I want to see what you have in your creative mind. Coming to, now let's see what the next person does. And the next person, and the next person. That's just one I use. There are others that I use besides Legos.
Awesome. Okay, so le pregunto de cuáles son las agencias de network marketing con las que él está. Dice que obviamente un montón, y dice que hace tiempo atrás él empezó a trabajar con mucha gente, dueños de negocios, para juntarlos y hacer diferentes eventos, para pues crecer sus negocios, ¿verdad? Y es algo que pues tenemos en común, ¿verdad? Y le digo que porque él siempre usa la palabra, porque cuando él le preguntan qué es lo que hace para vivir y todo eso, él siempre dice la palabra sí, que quiere decir yes. Y sí quiere decir básicamente que es una palabra que no le gusta a él decir no, porque no tiene dos significados para él, y ahorita vamos a hablar de eso. Pero dice que él le gusta ser como un libro abierto básicamente, y como por ejemplo está usando una caja de Legos, por ejemplo, para determinar tu habilidad, básicamente, si te da él una caja de Legos,
¿La hacer rápido?
Básicamente, sin instrucciones, sin nada, quiere ver la creatividad que tú tienes como persona.
Yo soy la experta en eso.
Exacto. Monica says she's an expert in that. Okay, so I already answered the question about basically your construction background,
yes,
and the technology background. When did you find out that you had a passion for computers and technology? Was there somebody before you that was into computers, or was it just something that was kind of within you?
I would say it was somewhat within me and the Jetsons. You ever watch that cartoon when you were a kid, the Jetsons?
Oh yeah.
You remember how he was going around in space?
Exactly.
And then, when I first started doing all kinds of crazy things with the computer, I had to go and saying things, and it was words were running around the screen. I said this and that. Yes.
Exactly.
This is where it's going
Put
to
two
go.
and two together. Yeah.
Yes. Light bulb.
So, básicamente le estoy preguntando que cómo él se dio cuenta que lo de las computación y todo eso era algo que le interesaba, y dice que hace tiempo cuando él miraba las caricaturas de los Jacksons, miraba mucho de esa caricatura, y de ahí como que le surgió la idea, y hacía muchas cosas con las computaciones. So one of the things that I've noticed is you started doing some fundraising, right?
Yes.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Okay, so the fundraising.
And who does it benefit?
Yes. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, being my grandmother, she died of diabetes. My grandfather, he died of brain cancer. Of course, naturally, the friends that I know now, cancer is just taking everybody one by the minute.
Yeah.
So they're bringing out all in, giving it to the donations of the Diabetes Heart Association, as well as Cancer to the Realm. I also, when I can and when they ask if I'm available for the Boys and Girls Club, I'll tend to do certain things with them as well.
Awesome.
And one time, I would help a pastor.
Yeah.
We would go out and we would make food ourselves.
Yeah.
Set up a table somewhere remotely.
Yeah.
Allow the homeless to come.
Not next to Metro.
No. that was really sad to me, because they would really give us a lot of flack.
Yeah.
But everybody was pleasant. We always said our grace.
Yeah.
Everybody was fed, and everybody pitched in. We all cleaned at the end. So it was always great to give back. So that's why I wanted to do that. I was able to give back to as many charities as I can.
Yeah.
Going back in, especially the LGBT as well.
Yeah.
There's like multiple ones. If I could give to them all, definitely would. And that's why I started this, so I can do that, because I want to take it and go. Because I can see what's happening in most donations and how that works with foundations, and I'm going, okay, there's a better way of doing this.
Exactly. So
reaching out.
Yeah. So because there's certain there's certain companies that are gotten rich from donations, you know what I mean? And then when you're like, wait, what do you do in the community though? Well, we offer classes. But what else do you do besides that?
Okay.
Nothing. The money goes to the executives on top.
I'm going to give you an example. You asked me what I did for my grandfather, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so to give you an example, I was in an area,
Yeah.
all ran down, boarded up, and I said, okay, how about I bring the homeless, the children, and anybody that could need a home?
Yeah.
I said, I want to be able to do it through a foundation.
Yeah.
And they said, well, what is it that you're going to do to give them back? I said, my trade. I'm going to teach them how to paint. I'm going to teach them how to cut the grass. I'm going to teach them like my grandmother did,
Yeah.
cook, clean. They don't know how to read. I'm going to help them do that. So try to get their skill sets. Kind of like, think like Job Corps, for instance.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. So le estoy preguntando él empezó a hacer una fundación en Facebook para recaudar fondos y le digo que pues para quién beneficia eso, ¿verdad? Obviamente, y dice que lo hizo basado en diferentes secciones de su vida, porque su abuelo y diferentes personas se han muerto de cáncer básicamente, y está haciendo algo en ese aspecto, ¿verdad? Y también él ha trabajado mucho de voluntario para diferentes organizaciones, y es algo que él pues le apasiona también trabajar con niños, gente que no tiene hogar, obviamente, y cosas de ese tipo. Muchas cosas en común aquí, ¿verdad? So, but let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
When you do things for the homeless, have you ever experienced that aspect?
Have I ever?
Yeah.
You're talking about a guy that I never really wanted to reach out.
Yeah.
Again, going to my shyness. And,
Yeah.
it wasn't that to really do anything with my pride. It was
Yeah.
that I felt that I didn't want to put my burdens on anybody.
Yeah.
I would sleep in a park.
Yeah.
I would crawl into whatever space I could find. Of course, naturally, when I did have a vehicle, park my car somewhere.
Yeah.
Park in my car. How about sleep in your car? Yes, that's it. Of course, naturally, because of my financials at the time with the position I was working, cut everybody off.
Exactly.
Couldn't stay there no more, so I had to figure something else.
Yeah.
I tried everything I could think of.
Yeah.
Shelters were full.
Mm-hmm.
Can't help you.
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, there's an empty lot over there, and nobody's gonna bother me, and that's where I'm just
Right.
go.
And then run to the Boys and Girls Club or some gym, take a shower, and get ready, and keep going, right?
Right, because we were able to find that. So
And the reason why I ask is that is because I've been there, and so have other of my guests. You know what I mean? And it's never a shame to say, yeah, I've experienced this or I've experienced that, because it's not about what you experience; it's about how you rise from it. You know,
exactly.
and how you look back and how you apply it to the community.
That's
From the heart. So la siguiente pregunta que le hice, obviamente, es de que si él ha experimentado el estar sin hogar, ¿verdad? Y dice que sí, hubo veces donde no tenía hogar, tenía carro y tenía que dormir en el carro, un lote abierto, ir a los lugares donde se queda la gente y a veces estaban encerrados, empacados, no tenían lugar. Y pues no le quedaba de otra más que quedarse donde pudiera. Y le digo que la razón por que le pregunto también eso es porque a veces uno cuando ha vivido esas experiencias sabe el dolor que le causa a uno, sabe la emoción, y uno puede reflexionar, y no es para malo, sino para vivir y aprender a ser más agradecido y todo con la vida.
Exacto, aparte es cuando comprendes el dolor del otro, que de lo contrario cuando está tapadito con comida en tu casa no te das cuenta.
Exacto, sí. Y por eso me gusta hacer esas preguntas y sacarles un poquito de juguito de ese aspecto, y también para que la gente se dé cuenta de que obviamente tiene un poquito más de valor en sí mismo de lo que piensan a veces, ¿verdad? Tell me about, tell me first, how does somebody get a hold of you if they want to contribute to the charity, the fundraiser that you're doing?
Right now it's coming off, I ran one in Facebook. I think I'm going to take that down.
Okay.
The reason why I'm taking that, I think I'm going to take that down. Mark Slickerman, God love him, because most of that money goes into Facebook.
Yeah.
So I'm going to probably go a different way. So I ran one now off my website.
Okay.
Which is very simple. I just put donations acceptable, always welcome.
Yeah.
So when they go there, they would see the About Me, donations is next, and of course everything else that's fabulously there.
Yeah. What I usually like to do is I like to give like a 10%. I don't donate to the church, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But I rather donate to people. And what my organization does is actually we take, not just LGBTQ people, we take people that we see potential in, that are in the streets, and then we bring them on board, and we provide them with everything that we can, and then we let them know that there's a lot of value in them, you know what I mean? That sometimes people don't see in them, and then we wait sometimes until we feel like they got wings to fly, you know what I mean? And they've got like, somehow they've got a vehicle, they've got a place to call their own, you know, and they're confident to get back into the society, you know what I mean? And so what I do through my website and through everything that I do is I like to always set apart a 10%, which creates a fund basically and helps with the next person.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just recently went with we just recently got licensed through the IRS first with our EIN number, and hopefully we can continue to move forward and help more people that way. Through, it's called LGBTQ Journeys.
I was looking at that.
Yeah. So hopefully I can be able to like do more fundraising from here on out too. So what is your website?
So that's going to be I'll pull that up because now we'll be able to pull that up.
Right. Now I notice what the
Good,
password is too. I'm kidding. Don't get locked out because you're nervous.
I didn't know it's in that.
Hey you guys, I see you guys right there. By the way, now I had to use my reading glasses so I could see you guys there. Okay, but I can't see that because I had to be up close. So, hola, mira. Eli ahí anda, hey, what's up? You guys, gracias por estar ahí, Elizabeth, ahí te esperamos al rato, okay, girl? Alguien está tratando de conectar ahí conmigo,
So I have it as Global Exposure Business, right, with JDL. And you can find that, it's actually globalexposurebusiness.wordpress.com.
Okay.
Right from there, they're going to see all my fabulous stuff that I currently have there. As I said, the About Me is there, followed by the donations, and of course, anybody that I have there that I'm working on, they'll be able to see those tabs that are there.
Okay, awesome.
Después decirle que nos dé los datos bien para colocarlo debajo del YouTube, así la gente ya lo tiene.
Okay, Monica says before you leave, make sure you leave us all the details so we can put them on our different social pages so people can get a hold of you. So tell me more about GIMME,
You know, I knew
which
that.
you just mentioned.
You
know those hard questions are coming, right?
I already knew.
Have you watched any of my other previous shows?
Yes.
Okay, and
many.
okay, awesome.
I don't just share, I watch. So.
Exactly. All right, so you already you did your homework on me
well, no,
you're
not that kind of homework, but the reason why I know is because this question's probably come up a lot of times.
Yeah.
Go figure. But gimme. If you say it fast enough, it's almost like you keep saying, gimme.
Yeah.
Right? Well, going from that, it was global.
Sounds like a Britney Spears song.
You know, there actually is a song, and I can't remember what it was because I caught it, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I just need to go this way with it, right? But it stands for Global Integrated Master Marketing Exposure, because I was exposing the market in every which way to Tuesday. Going beyond the pro and the con, because there are two sides to the coin. A lot of people, when I walk into business, first they wouldn't think of me, right? Not coming in all set it up, right? And I'm evaluating. And I'm going, oh, okay, that's really good service. All right,
Yeah.
cool. 5 minutes later, after I posted, I got my followers that are following me, right?
Yeah.
And then, of course, naturally, I come and I go, wait, they got 183,000 views for my photos. Wait, what? And one of the photos could be a simple little photo, whatever. I'm going, okay, now you see what I'm talking about. So it's a great way to bring it into a global world. Because I didn't care what business it was.
Exactly.
And I was landing in those areas anyway. I couldn't even pronounce where I was landing, let alone the people that were finding me.
Yeah.
So global integrated massive market exposure.
So that's is it like a company that you have, or?
I named it right off of mine, where I just kind of put it together because everybody used to ask me, well, what is global exposure networking business with JDL? What is that? And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, so think of me as your Rolodex on steroids.
Yeah.
Mark, if you want me to go find it, well, you just saw me do it, so there I am. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to seek it out. And if I don't, I'm going to let you know.
So ultimately, your goal was to help businesses promote their products or services.
No matter what it was, it could be your little friend there.
Yeah.
And not tell you, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay, like a pen like this or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, and the reason why I asked that is because I realized that we have like similarities in what we do, basically, you know what I mean? Because I do what I do here on the radio, you know what I mean? I do what I do on social networking. I do what I do with business owners, small business owners, you know, help them brand their businesses and themselves, basically, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Create and manage their social platforms and things like that. So I do what I do, you know what I mean? And I've done what I've done for quite some time. And so, you know, when you see that in somebody, it's kind of like, you already know what they do, basically.
You hit it right on the head. Just to kind of touch base on that real quick, that's why I threw out there a couple weeks back ago. A lot of things are going to change in that scenario.
Yeah.
Virtual reality, right?
Yeah.
Well, we all know it started with our phone, and then
Yeah.
of course naturally the PlayStation and the Xbox. Well, that's where social media is going.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to see quite a different shift change on how a lot of these guys are going to be scrambling how to run their business.
Exactly.
And
you're always on top of
5
the game.
years ahead of that game. Because I'm like, reality was already here, and before that it was there. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Let me translate in Spanish now. Okay, so le digo que es lo que él tiene es como un grupo, una agencia, ¿verdad? Que se llama Give Me. What does Give Me stand for?
Global, integrated, master, marketing, exposure.
Ya lo oyeron. Y es como, él empezó a hacer esto como para ayudarle a los dueños de negocios básicamente a darles más publicidad en sus servicios, en sus productos. Pues es algo que él ha estado haciendo, y es algo en lo que él ha estado trabajando, y pues es como un brand para sí mismo, y le digo que tenemos muchas cosas en similaridad, ¿verdad?
Totalmente.
Le digo que yo también pues he estado casi trabajando como en lo mismo, and it's funny because I learned a lot of things with social networking from, you know, just being around, but I learned a lot from the Better Business Bureau because I used to work there at one point. So I used to get irritated because I was young, you know what I mean? And I would have to tell business owners how to run their business from my end over there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, and you'd be like, what the hell, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So from doing that, I learned from a very young age to, you know, take my experience, you know what I mean, and apply it and teach them, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. How to brand themselves, even when branding wasn't a thing also, you know. Otra de las cosas que él está diciendo que el virtual reality, que es es algo que hasta ahorita se usa mucho en los celulares, en un aparatito que te pones aquí y ves todo en versión
tercera
visual.
Dimensión.
Exacto. Es algo que viene hasta las redes sociales y pues es algo que a él le interesa mucho. And here in Las Vegas, what do you do for fun, or what do you do for for networking and different things like that?
No, for fun. Back in New
You're
York.
reading my questions, so I had to cover them.
No, I'm not. Actually, no. Actually, in New York, my escape was between shooting pool or go dancing, go singing. But my ultimate.
Pole dancing?
Pool.
Oh, okay.
Not
I
pole
said
dancing. Well. Somewhere there's probably a photo somewhere along the line. Not gonna say too much on that one. That goes back when I was 22.
Back when you were experimenting, huh?
Well, no, they asked me. No, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I was asked to start as a bar back. From a bar back, I became everything. They saw my skills.
Yeah.
That included dancing on the pole.
Oh wow!
I could say, boy, was that an experience. I'm going,
That was.
thank God that there's lights here because I can't see the lights. It's a beautiful thing.
That's awesome.
Hacer la traducción que fue muy interesante.
Le digo que hi guys, todavía lo estoy mirando. I'm still watching you guys right there.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys for being there. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying our conversation here. Le digo que él hace para el trabajo y para divertirse aquí en Las Vegas. Dice pues que le gusta hacer muchísimas cosas. Le gusta ir a jugar karaoke, a jugar diferentes juegos. Do you do bowling too?
My ultimate getaway is the park.
Okay.
Nature, Mother Nature, the earth. I'm all about that. That was my personal escape. When there was nobody there, I could always relate to the elements.
So, dice que una de las cosas que más le gusta es el parque, la naturaleza y todo eso, pero dice que en el pasado, porque él dijo que le gusta jugar pool, ¿verdad? Y yo pensé que él dijo que le gustaba bailar en el pool, en el tubo, ¿verdad? Y luego dice, pues eso pudo haber pasado cuando tenía 22 años, que me contrataron para trabajar en un bar como barback, limpiando, y dándole hielo y todo eso a los bartenders. Y luego de ahí lo empezaron a poner a hacer todo y dice que a lo mejor sí hubo unos estuvo bailando en el pool por ahí.
Ya son 52 minutos de programa,
Oh my goodness, okay.
I know how to salsa dance too, but
oh yeah? Okay, well you're gonna teach Monica before you leave.
not that good.
Real quick, why is no in your dictionary? And you already said that no stands for new opportunities and next opportunities, right?
Yes. You want to know why? I was always told no.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, I was always told I would never become anything. No, you're just not going to become successful. No, you're not smart. No. And that took a long time to get that out of my brain. You know how you keep hearing it. Well, that's all your brain is absorbing. So I had to finally just go, I'm going to hear that. This is what I hear. I just keep going. That's why I said new opportunity or next opportunity, or just move on to get being told that I have become nothing and no.
Nos está viendo Margot Villaseñor y Araceli Vera.
Hola Araceli, gracias por estar ahí con nosotros, you guys. Le pregunto que por qué la palabra no existe en el diccionario de él, que la palabra no para él significa nueva oportunidad o para la próxima oportunidad, new opportunity or next opportunity. Dice que la palabra no está afiliada en su diccionario porque cuando él estaba creciendo oía mucho la palabra no eres muy inteligente, no eres esto.
Como la oímos todos,
Exacto.
La oímos todos.
So, dice que cuando él iba creciendo, él trata de evitar esa palabra y desbloquearla básicamente. I've already asked you about paying it forward. Well, no, I didn't ask you about paying it forward. I asked you about the fundraiser, but the fundraiser is affiliated with paying it forward, basically.
That is correct.
Awesome. Okay, and one little final question that I have for you. Are moral values important to you?
Morals.
And do you think they should be important to every business owner?
Absolutely. I'm going to tell you, It's always about the morals and the values. That's one thing my grandfather taught me, and that's why it always goes back to him and my grandmother. And the morals and the values, you know. You got morals and you got values, you don't, you then look at it a whole different perspective, because now you're not looking to cheat the customer. You're trying to have this little persona about you and how you're not going to do it. If you have morals and values, you're not going to be able to sleep too well at night. You know what I mean? I know I couldn't sleep, you know, comfortably going, it's got to be about the morals and values. Absolutely, 110%.
So, la última pregunta que le hago es yo había notado en su biografía que me mandan a mí siempre, porque ese es uno de los requirements que les pido a las personas que vienen al show, es que me manden un mini bio con una foto de ellos, ¿verdad? Para hacer la promoción del Facebook y del evento. Y una de las palabras que me llegó es la palabra moral, ¿verdad? Los valores morales. Y le digo que si es algo importante para él o si debería de ser para otros empresarios, y dice que definitivamente, pues sí, es una palabra que todo el mundo la debería de aplicar
pero que no mucha gente la usa.
Exacto. pero es algo que él la aplica, y él no podría dormir si él supiera que estuviera estafando a alguien, básicamente.
Pregúntale su fecha de nacimiento.
What's your date of birth?
3/15 of 1971.
3/15 de 1971.
¿Cómo?
3/15 del 71.
Es Ariano, enero, febrero, marzo. Ariano.
What's your sign? Your zodiac sign?
I'm a fish. Pisces.
Species.
Espera, enero, febrero, marzo, es del mes de marzo.
Sí.
No es Pisces. Sí, es Pisces.
Sí.
Enero, febrero.
I'm a true fish without water.
Es un pescado sin agua. Okay.
Ahora entiendo por qué las cosas de voluntariado y de ayuda a los otros.
Exacto. Okay, you guys, so, muchísimas gracias. Mónica, ¿alguna otra pregunta que tengas?
No,
Okay.
no, ya contestó todas.
Real quick, how do people get a hold of you?
It's simple, simplest way. 702-518-8580. My phone.
Espera un momento, vamos de nuevo. 702.
Say the number one more time slowly.
702 518 8580.
85.
Espérate, 702.
702
518
518 85.
Bueno, después me lo decidirán porque no lo entiendo y lo voy a poner más.
So it's 518, so it's 702.
Anotalo ahí.
Sí.
Ahí va.
Okay, let me write it down. 702
518
518
85
85
80.
80.
Ajá.
Okay, 85 80. So 702-518-8580. Okay,
Perfecto. Le mandamos a ese número el programa.
You'll get the program on that number. We'll send it to you via text.
Yes. Yes.
Perfecto.
Or also via what's the other app que usas tú mucho, Mónica? La WhatsApp, ¿verdad? O via WhatsApp.
Sí, yo se lo mando por WhatsApp si tiene.
Download it.
I can download
Use
that.
it from here on out.
Bueno.
That's basically how you get the whole program. That you get the whole video and everything.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's easier than text. Because text,
Mm-hmm.
you can't. You know what I mean? It's limited. So muchísimas gracias. You guys, we won't be here on next Thursday, the 4th of July. We wish you all a happy 4th of July. ¿Algo que tengas que decir?
Nada, que vamos a tirar cohetes el 4 de julio.
Sí, el 4 de julio vamos a tirar cohetes hasta por la ventana.
Cuidado con quemarse, cuidado con la vista.
Exacto, you guys, okay? Cuidado con los ojitos. So we'll be back on July 11th, and our guest of July 11th is Noel. You guys all have met
Ay,
him
Noel
before.
otra vez.
Noel,
Hey.
so he'll be here at that time, you guys. Y espero que esta vez le podamos hacer una entrevista que se la merece. Ese
la verdad
muchacho
que sí.
talentosísimo. Pero ahí está en su Facebook y todas las redes sociales bajo Noel Dahl, D-A-H-L. Okay? So you guys go follow him. And then follow him through our group too, on social media, and join his group, which is Give Me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So
And it's actually Give Me Global Exposure Networking Group.
exactly.
But you'll find me, put Joseph De Luca in there, you'll find me.
Okay.
So thank you guys all very much for being here with us at Despejando. Gracias a todos por estar aquí con Despejando. Les agradecemos de corazón. Y sean amables con uno con el otro, okay, you guys?
Thank you, Joseph.
Amen.
Thank
Still
you.
not okay.
Este programa se va a repetir mañana a las 12 del mediodía. Otra vez.
Tomorrow at noon, we'll repeat the program on the radio. So if you want to go to Magiclatinosvegas.org, you can hear it on the radio, as opposed to just seeing it on social media.
As I normally do.
Y así nos despedimos hasta el próximo programa de Despejando. Idea y conducción, Ryan Hernandez. Por esa radio por internet, Magiclatinosvegas.org, la otra cara de Sin City, desde Las Vegas, Nevada. Para